CIET NCERT presents audiobook Kriti, textbook of arts for grade 7.
Chapter 5, page number 56. Music. Given in the background is an image of sculptures based on the Natya Shastra. Above it is an image of a tanpura. Nakaram prananamanam dakarmanalam viduh jatah pranagne संयोगातेन नादोभिधीयते. Sangeet Ratnagar Sharangadev. Meaning, Nada, musical sound, is created through a combination of Na, prana, which represents life force, and Da, which represents Agni, fire. Hello musicians! Let us embark on an exciting year of learning and making music. Page 57. Some common musical terms. Adhara Shruti or Adhar Swar, the bass note according to which music is played or sung. Swara, a note in music. There are 7 notes in Indian music: Sa, Ri or Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni. Rag, a group of notes that come together as per certain rules to create a melody. Tala or Tal, a rhythm cycle comprising a number of beats. Lay, tempo or speed. It can vary from slow to fast. Aroh or Arohana, the ascending scale of a raga. Avroh or Avrohana, the descending scale of a raga. Sargam, a pattern of notes. Given on the right side is an image of the swaras portrayed in an ascending order. Each of these notes is the sound of the respective animal. Sa is represented by the sound of a peacock. Re is represented by the sound of a bull. Ga is represented by the sound of a goat. Ma is represented by the sound of a crane. Pa is represented by the sound of a cuckoo or a nightingale. Dha is represented by the sound of a horse. And Ni is represented by the sound of an elephant. Page number 58. Note to the teachers. The world of music is all about sur, laya and shabd. These elements are woven to express lyrical compositions which express myriad emotions of love, devotion, patriotism, chivalry, appreciation of nature, grief, etc. Music is boundless and is popular among the people of all ages. A crowded and noisy assembly of children in a school suddenly echoes with melody and harmony of musical expression in a peaceful manner. The music curriculum aspires that you and the students thoroughly enjoy the journey of music, which has the capacity to unfold immense possibilities. The teachers should aim to instill a lifelong love for music among the learners, fostering a deep appreciation that will grow beyond the classroom. Also, the syllabus of grade 7 aims to enable students to gain deeper insights to unfold multiple aspects connected to this popular and ever-engaging art form. This section unfolds to let the learners know the different stages of making music. Music has layers which comprise varied forms of expression through moderation in voices, pitch, tempo, parts of musical instruments, orchestration, and many other elements. A critical review of the songs will help the learners comprehend the varied factors that continue to creating a composition. All the compositions sung on different occasions are significant. Music can be a resource to propagate many types of messages in a society, including importance of varied occupations and skills, social reforms, health-related issues, etc. It is related to dance and movement, playback music in theatre, filmmaking, etc. The music section will help the learners unravel such aspects. Examples of some basic skills of practicing sargams, traditional folk and classical forms of music have been given. While the teachers should stick to the curriculum and basic guidelines, they have the liberty to introduce the topics in their own way. Also, let the students research and find out more from the sources available to them. There are many opportunities to experience different genres of music in everyday life. Enthusiastic participation will help them love the art form genuinely and discover the diversity in the Indian context. This book aims to motivate students to appreciate music. Point number 1. Consider taking students to live musical performances for exposure. Point number 2. Invite a musician to your school and interact with the artist. Page number 59. There are guidelines for formative assessments at the end of each chapter, which should be conducted in a relaxed and engaged manner, and mainly through observation in the classroom. The suggestions for summative assessments are provided at the end of the music section. The CG1 develops openness to explore and express themselves through various art forms. C1.1 expresses confidently their personal and everyday life experiences through a variety of musical activities. C1.2 demonstrates flexibility in the process of collaboratively developing music practices. CG2 applies their imagination and creativity to explore alternative ideas through arts. C2.1 creates and performs songs and musical compositions that challenge stereotypes observed in their surroundings, such as gender roles. C2.2 connects elements of music, lyrics, ragas, rhythms, volume, tempo, and patterns with personal experiences, emotions, and imaginations. Competencies required to be fulfilled at this stage are given below. The aim of assessments is mainly to see whether children are able to reach the competencies laid out or whether more support is needed. Give children qualitative feedback to help them develop further. CG3 understands and applies artistic elements, processes, and techniques. C3.1 demonstrates stage etiquette and care for musical instruments and makes informed choices while using resources and techniques in music. C3.2 refines ideas and methods of musical expression from the stage of planning to the final performance and reviews the entire process. CG4 acquaints themselves with a range of aesthetic sensibilities in regional arts and cultural practices. C4.1 demonstrates familiarity with various local and regional forms of music. C4.2 describes the life and work of a few local musicians and performs in that region and across India. Page 60, Chapter 5, Making Music. Given on the right side is a QR code. When you scan the QR code, you will be able to get the additional sources of this chapter. Given is the image of a tanpura on the left-hand side. Let us start by singing a popular song together. Here are some suggestions. Point number 1, बरसो रे मेघा मेघा. Point number 2, भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है. Point number 3, आ चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं. Point number 4, जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना. Point number 5, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण और न्यारे. Note to the teacher. The above film songs are suggestions. However, you are free to choose other suitable and age-appropriate songs for this activity. There are many elements that contribute to making music. When you listen to music, think about how it is created or made. Focus on point number 1, vocals. Point number 2, musical instruments. Point number 3, melody. Point number 4, harmony. Point number 5, lyrics. All the different types of sounds you hear in a song are called layers. Can you hear different drum beats, various instruments, voices? All of these are layers and they have their own role in a song. Point number 1, what are the layers you can hear? Point number 2, have you noticed how different styles of music have a variety of sounds and instruments? What are the layers you hear in a film song? What are the layers you hear in a devotional song? Page number 61. Activity 5.1, Exploring Songs. Students, make 4 groups in your class and give musical names to each group. Choose 3 different songs of different styles that you like listening to. Fill in this template for each of them and discuss similarities and differences with your classmates. Title of the song, fill in the blanks. Year of release, fill in the blanks. Theme, fill in the blanks. Form, style or genre, fill in the blanks. Artist or artists, fill in the blanks. Composer, fill in the blanks. Lyricist, fill in the blanks. Musical elements, voice, instruments, pitch and tempo. Point number 1, has the song been sung in a male voice or a female voice, or is it a duet? Point number 2, what are the instruments you can hear? Given is the image of a harmonium. Point number 3. What is the tempo of this song? Is it fast or slow? Does it change during the song? Point number 4. Is it mostly in a high, medium or low pitch? Does it change during the song? Mood, emotions, rasa and theme. Point number 1. What is the mood of the song? Point number 2. What do you like about the song? Point number 3. Would you like to change the mood of the song? How? Point number 4. Is the arrangement heavy with lots of instruments and beats or light? Point number 5. How many layers and different lines can you hear at the same time? Given is the image of children singing a group song. Page number 62. Activity 5.2. Measure your accuracy. Point number 1. Sing a song that you are comfortable singing. Point number 2. You can use a karaoke track if you have one. Point number 3. Record yourself singing and listen back. See where you are in pitch and rhythm and where you are not. Point number 4. Compare your version to the original audio and note the areas of improvement. Point number 5. Identify someone else, like a classmate, friend, teacher or family member, listen and give you a constructive feedback. Use this information to improve your performance. Given is the image of a girl practicing singing with a karaoke track. Note to the teacher. This activity can be done as an individual or group activity. Students can record their voices and either assess it themselves or ask for peer assessment. Making music together. Harmony and canon. When you hear multiple voices of people singing together, creating a pleasing blend of different notes, it is called singing in harmony. Harmony is common in many styles of music, both instrumental and vocal. There is an easy way to start singing in harmony, and that is by singing a canon. A canon is where different groups of singers sing the same melody but start at different times. Songs that are written as canons are written so that the different notes you hear at the same time sound good together. You can select any patriotic song, folk song, for example. Point number 1. Kutanadan Punjayele Kochu Penny Kuyalele. You learnt in grade 6. Point number 2. Hum honge kamyab. You learnt in grade 3. First, sing the song together. Remember to keep time so you are all singing together. Then divide the class into 2 groups. Page number 63. Given are the 2 images of group 1 and group 2. Group 1 in green color, hum honge kamyab. Point 2. Group 1 in blue color, hum honge kamyab ek din. Group 2 in red color, hum honge kamyab ek din. Group 2 in green color, hum honge kamyab. Point 2. The image demonstrates in group 1, 2 girls and 1 boy. In group 2, 2 girls and 2 boys. Group 1 sings the first line and continues to the second line. When Group 1 starts the third line, Group 2 starts singing the first line. Repeat the song a few times so that you can hear all the harmonies. If this feels easy, try making 4 groups. Group 1 starts with the first line, and when they sing the second line, Group 2 starts with the first line, and so on. How does it sound when everyone is singing together? Music as teamwork. This era was a time imbued with deep spiritual and musical traditions. As the first rays of dawn painted the horizon, a team of Vedic priests, Ridvijas, guardians of the sacred hymns from the 4 Vedas, assembled in the morning with the institutor, Yajamana, and his wife, Yajamana Patni, in the Yagashala to begin the sacred Vedic fire ceremony, the Shrota Yajna. Amongst this team of Ridvijas, there is a unique sub-team of 4 Ridvijas specialized in the Samaveda. They are led by the main Samavedi Ridvij, the Udgata, and together they are known as the Udgatri Gana. Alongside the Samaveda, they are highly skilled in devotional music, both singing and playing traditional musical instruments. They harmonize verses from the Samaveda Samhita, the divine texts that form the cornerstone of Vedic ceremonies. In the Yagashala, facing east, the direction of the rising sun, an eternal symbol of divinity and renewal, the Samavedi Ridvijas divided themselves into distinct roles. Each role contributes to the intricate structure and harmonious nature of the Samaveda chanting known as Samagana. The singing of the Samagana composition is generally divided into 5 sections called Bhaktis. Page number 64. Given is the image of some Ridvijas performing a yagya or a ritualistic ceremony. Point number 1. Prastava. The introduction of the composition is initiated by the Prastota. Point number 2. Udgita. The primary section which forms the core of the Samagana recitations and is sung by the head Ridvij Udgata. Point number 3. Pratihara. It is sung by continuing from the last line of the Udgita by the Pratihara. Point number 4. Upadrava. The connective musical interlude, that is, the instruments and the rhythmic interpretations, which is again rendered by the Udgata. Point number 5. Nidhana. The concluding section, it is sung in unison by all Ridvijas, creating a profound and unified culmination. In addition, the 4th Samavedi Ridvij, Subramanya, has the specific duty of chanting the Subramanya Vana. Alongside, the Yajamana Patni plays an important role by playing the Shattantri Veena during the Samagana and also singing important sections of the Samagana. This morning ritual was far more than a musical exercise. It was a spiritual offering, a harmonious bridge between humanity and divinity. The symphony of voices and the disciplined roles of the Ridvijas exemplified the Vedic pursuit of unity in diversity, reflecting the profound connection between sound spirituality and nature. Activity 5.3 Chant shlokas in a group. Asato ma sadgamaya tamso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead me from false to the truth, darkness to light, from death to immortality. Important concepts: layers, harmony, canon, chanting, ridvij, upgayak. Page number 65. Assessment. Given is the table with 5 columns. Chapter 5, Making Music. The first column is CG, the second column is C, the third column is Learning Outcomes, the fourth column is Teacher, the fifth column is Self. The first column CG1, second column C1.1, Learning Outcomes, participates in chanting shlokas with clear enunciation and coordination. Column number 1 CG1, column number 2 C1.2, column number 3 Learning Outcomes, understands the concept of a canon and is able to participate in singing a simple canon. Column number 1 CG2, column number 2 C2.2, column number 3 Learning Outcomes, is able to analyze a song of their choice and identify its musical elements. Teacher's comments and students' observations fill in the blanks. End of chapter 5.
Kriti, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of Arts for Grade 7. Narration Richa Jain. Sound recordist Muhammad Faizan Khan. Assistance in production Soumya Malik. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.